Welcome back everyone, and today I'm going to make a quick and easy taco spaghetti bake. Now it's got ground beef in it, and I'm going to show you that you can take Wagyu ground beef and make it into a simple dish. Wagyu is not your typical steaks. You can use it in many variations, and we'll go over that with you here shortly. But first, we're going to go onto the back burner and get the spaghetti part of this done. I've got a large pot of water that I've brought to a boil. We're going to add in 8 ounces of regular spaghetti that's uncooked. Now this is perfect for this casserole here. If you go too much, then the sauce will be very light and thinned out. So make sure you stick with the 8 ounces. Now to that, I'm going to add about half a tablespoon of salt. All right, I'm going to stir this around just for a minute. That'll keep it from sticking. And then we're going to cook this per the directions on the back of the package for al dente. All right, while we're over here, I'm going to grab my taco seasoning. We're going to brown up 1 pound of ground beef. Now, I'm using the Wagyu ground beef, and it comes from a company called Ozark Valley Beef Company. We've tried several cuts of their meats, and it's very delicious. Now, we've tried the fajita beef, which is already cut up for you, and it's so tender. But we're going to start with their ground beef, and I'm going to show you. We've cooked with this before. My son Joseph and I made the stacked enchiladas, and we used this, and it was so delicious. So let's go ahead and add that. We'll start browning it up. Just want to put it into a large skillet. All right, we'll move that out of the way. Oop. We'll take that off. I'm going to use my meat chopper, break up the ground beef. Now, Wagyu is heart healthier dietary fat, lower in saturated fats and cholesterol. It helps lower bad cholesterol and increases the good cholesterol. It's also higher in omega monosaturated fatty acid and reduces cardiovascular risk factors. Okay, so the ground beef is browned up. Now you can see there's not a lot of grease. Now if I was to be cooking some ground beef from my regular store, there'd be a lot of liquid in here. Now this is just the fat, which is really good. There's no other liquids in here to bulk up your meat from the store. So I'm going to take a little bit of this out, and then we're going to go from there. Now I'm just going to use my paper towel method. Just put it down in there. Grab some of that excess, we'll pull that out. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Yes, chicken broth and beef go together hand in hand. It makes a mellower flavor, or you can put in beef broth if you want to do that. That looks good right there. Let's mix this together. Now we're going to add in 1 package of taco seasoning, or homemade taco seasoning. If you're using that, then you want 3 tablespoons. Can you see that goodness in there? I make my own homemade, I do. Let's see. I'm gonna sprinkle it in. Now the recipe for this taco seasoning blend can be found on my recipe blog if you want to go find it there. Just type in big batch taco seasoning, make your own. It goes through several meals. All right, we're going to stir this together. We're going to add in 1 can of diced tomatoes with the juice. This is a 14-ounce can. Woo, I'm making a mess. I'm going to wipe my hand on that one. And then we're going to add in 1 10-ounce can of Rotel tomatoes. Now I'm just using the mild, and Rotel tomatoes is diced tomatoes with green chilies in it. You can go to mild. We're going to add in 1 can of cream of chicken soup. If you don't want to add that, you can certainly add like a cream of mushroom if you want to put that in there. Let's mix this together. Then we're going to let this simmer while we chop up some cheese. We've got 8 ounces of Velveeta cheese that comes in the block form. I'm going to cut the Velveeta cheese into thin strips, place it all around the mixture, let it melt in. Okay, yes, I did cut my fingernail almost off during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I was peeling some carrots, and my daughter was too, and we were talking, and I looked at her right as I was going to peel, and whoop, right through my fingernail, so yeah. But I'm still cooking. We're gonna mix this together, let it melt. Once it melts, I'm gonna bring you back. Okay, I drained my spaghetti. I just used my little pot drainer there, that way I'm not using an extra bowl. We'll get ready for that as soon as this cheese melts. Now I want to let you know that you can get your own Wagyu beefs in any of the cuts that they provide. I will give you the website right here, which is ozarkwagyu.com, and you even get a percentage off of that by using my discount code Catherine15, and it's CATHERINE15. So just go into their site and pick out some delicious Wagyu products that they have, and then enter that code in. All right. That looks good. We're gonna turn it off. Let's add in our spaghetti. Y'all, that beef smelled so good. All right, let's blend this all together. All right, we're gonna get a baking dish. We're gonna spray it. We're gonna use some avocado spray. Just keep everything from sticking. We're gonna pour this in. Yeah, that's gotta be finger licking good, huh? All right, we're just gonna smooth it out. Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. All right, we don't need that anymore. We're gonna sprinkle on some Mexican cheese. This is a cheddar jack. There we go. I'm gonna cover it up, hide it. There we go, boom. Okay, we're gonna place our casserole into the oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes. You wanna make sure that cheese has melted, is kind of golden brown on top. I'll be back and show you how we're gonna garnish this off and give it a try for you. Okay, I've just pulled out the taco spaghetti bake. We're gonna let it rest for just a few minutes. We're gonna sprinkle on some green onion that I chopped up, a little bit of color. There we go. All right, it's been long enough. Going in. Smells delicious in the house. Y'all ready for this? Look at that. There we go. Let me grab a fork, give that a try for you. Oh, I gotta get my bite. Y'all see that cheese pull? Ooh. Oh, look at that. Looks delicious. Taco spaghetti bake. That's good. I love that taco seasoning in there. That Velveeta cheese smooths it out. Then you got that Mexican cheese blend on top. And don't forget that Wagyu ground beef that we used. Now, you don't have to use Wagyu ground beef for this recipe, okay? You can certainly use any type of ground beef that you like that you get from your store. But I'm telling you, why would you not? Okay, give me a thumbs up on this one. Make sure you like my video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way, you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode.